Zen Tribe asks, what are you learning from Zen?
I'm learning that there's a lot of questions.
Right?
The community is insatiable with everybody want to know. I mean, on one side, people are asking me when Lambo. On the other side, they're like, okay, what about this and what about this and what about this? So it certainly has been a very interesting challenge, because if you think about it, we have started Zen as a very simple project, crypto for the masses. Mint your own crypto. Don't have to buy it. You don't even have to look at the chart. You can just mint Zen with $5 or $10. It doesn't ask a lot. You can choose any chain from 10 different chains and explore it. And there never been like any sort of like promises of going to the moon. And yet the community has grown to a relatively large number and people are excited. And also what's really interesting about Zen is there's so many projects that are being deployed right now that they're not even being ran by us. So there's Phoenix, there's DB Zen, there's Zen Heads NFTs, there's various others that are coming up. And so what's really interesting about this, unlike other crypto projects, and those other crypto projects are somewhat siloed, we are actually asking community to build new things on top of Zen, where many other projects are just building everything themselves.
Sure.
So that's kind of a difference. And that's, I feel, is better because you engage community and you empower people to tap into the most scarce resource is not the amount of dollars within a token. That is just numbers. The more scarce resource in my book is your community. Like if you do not have the community, it doesn't matter what the chart does. When you do have a community, then it becomes amazing. Like for example, Shiba Inu probably has been one of the best performing crypto assets in the world. Literally went 100,000x. It's been sitting around close to zero long enough for people to invest $5,000 and turn it into millions. Now, in terms of tokenomics, when it started, it had an awesomely bad tokenomics. Awesomely bad.
Which many will say Zen does.
Sure. But I think it would have to work very hard to come up with the Shiba tokenomics. Think about it. A quintillion Shiba pre-mined, minted, and then half of it given to Vitalik within like few months of their existence. That's their first marketing, stunt. Like mint a bunch of zeros, one and a bunch of zeros, quintillion. I don't even know, like off the top of my head, I think it's like 12 zeros, and give half of it to Vitalik. Of course, he donated it, he burned a bunch. It's kind of cool, right? Doesn't really smell like good tokenomics to me at all. It's just like, hey, I'm making a token and then giving a bunch of it to burn. But yet, right now, they're worth like $5 billion or $10 billion in terms of the market cap.
It's incredible.
It is incredible. And the community is awesome. They love their Shiba meme, and they have Shiba Swap that actually works great. They have Bone and Leash and various other things. They're working on Shibarium, I guess, as alternative to Ethereum, which is going to be a layer 2 network that will run Shiba DeFi. So it's awesome. It has a great story, great community, great market cap, and made a lot of people millionaires. So
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So how much Zen have you sent to Vitalik?
I don't have any Zen to send to Vitalik.
So we all need to just start peppering Vitalik with Zen. Everybody, no, I can't say that because somebody will do it and then they'll yell at me saying I told them to do it.
Well, Vitalik made a mistake. He made his wallet public.
Yeah.
And people send them stuff. But think about it. Like if a person launches a project and sends a bunch of tokens to Vitalik's wallet and then says, hey, look, Vitalik has it.
Yeah, exactly.
Must be good, right? And Vitalik's like, I don't know where it came from.
And he's burned a lot of his SHIB, didn't he? I thought he burned it all.
He did. And he also sent a bunch to India COVID Recovery Fund.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was $1 billion. And we can track those funds. And they made millions and millions and millions to help themselves to fight COVID, which is actually was a good thing. So something that started up as completely ridiculous became actually very, very viable in the bull market. So I guess the moral of the story here is that you can have an entirely insane tokenomics and yet still come out with an amazing community, an amazing end result.
Yeah, that's awesome.